Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Sarah, and for today's video I'm going to be sharing tips and tricks with you on how to get a clean face that is makeup ready using a lot of products that we all have at home. So without further ado, let's get started. So the first product I'm going to be talking about is this product, and this is rose water. And yes, it is the one that you buy from the market. It is just your average regular rose water. So I use this rose water for actually a lot of purposes, but the two main purposes that I use it for, I use it as a toner. And what I do is I grab one of my cotton rounds. So once I grab my cotton round, I just use this as a toner. So I add some of my cotton rounds. So what you use this for, typically once you remove your makeup, or even if you've had like a long day and you think your face is still clean but you don't want to wash it and add more harsh products, you could just literally use this as a toner. I use it before I apply my makeup. I use it at night before I apply my creams and serums, and it works perfectly and it's really cheap. Another trick that I have for you, still using my rose water, is I do put it in a spray bottle, and this is just an old spray bottle that I have. I mean, don't mind the labeling. It was actually for a toner from Lush. So I use the same bottle and I add the rose water here and I put it in the fridge, and that's what I use. I just spray it on my face and it's such a refresher. So again, it's the same idea. I could still get a cotton round and I could just use it to like wipe off any excess, or I just let it sit on my face a little bit, especially that I have dry face. So it just gives me this refresher, and it's more of a hydrating mist. And the biggest trick that you could do, you could always keep your rose water in the fridge, especially in the summer, and it just cools you down. And if you have any puffiness, usually once you run something cold on your face, it will depuff your face. The second trick that I have is still using my cotton rounds. So I use these cotton rounds and I use my organic coconut oil, and this is just another regular coconut oil. And then I just use any old container. This container was actually for the micellar eye makeup remover pads, but since I do my own pads now, so what I do is I take my coconut oil, I take like around maybe half a spoon or so, it depends on how big your jar is, and I put it for like a few seconds in the microwave, maybe 10-15 seconds, depends on how quickly this is gonna dissolve. And once it's in a liquid state, I'll just go ahead and I put my cotton rounds in here, and I let my cotton rounds soak up all the coconut oil, and then I just use it to remove my makeup. And then again, I just proceed with my regular makeup removal routine. This would only act like a substitute for a makeup removal wipes. And then I just continue with my night routine, and once I do it, I just wash my face off with the water and my regular cleanser, and I go to my first trick, which is the rose water, and I use it as a toner or a mist. And my third tip is actually using Q-tips, which we all use for makeup removal or when we apply makeup, but I don't just use it by itself, even though you could. But I'm gonna actually show you a quick tip here. So let's say you were just applying your eyeliner and you just went a little bit further than you would like. So my easy solution for you is to always carry a little bit of micellar water in your makeup kit. And then what I would do is I'll just pour a little bit in the cap, and then I just dip my Q-tip. And once the Q-tip is soaked with the water, then you could just go ahead and remove it. And then just like that, you have removed the excess makeup that you have without having to wash your face or use all the makeup removers and wipes, because micellar water is really very effective. And then you could just target the spot that you have that excess makeup that you don't want on your face. Fourth tip that I have is actually super useful, especially for people who wake up with puffy eyes or puffy face. and it is using one of my favorite tools, which is the Jade Roller, and I got this off of Amazon, and I will link it down below. So just like with the rose water, a great tip is to keep this in the fridge. I know I've heard that some people keep it in the freezer, but it does get really super cold, so I would just keep it in the fridge and I would use it to massage my face. And then you just always want to make sure you go in an upward motion. Personally speaking, I like to use this a few times a week, and I like to use it with products, especially serums, because it's really useful and it helps your face absorb the serum more. And actually we could just try it right now. So what you just could do, you could use it with any cream or serum. So I'll just apply a little bit of the cream, and then what I do is I just massage that cream into my face, just using my hands like you would regularly do. I'll actually apply a little bit under my eyes just for the sake of the video. And then what I would do is I would just massage my face upwards. I mean, it's super relaxing. You know, usually at night I would apply my serum, and I will just do this while watching TV for like 5 minutes. Sometimes I even do it for more. And then with the little portion, I'll just go under my eyes, and it just fits in perfectly there. I would also use it for my neck, and I would just go a little bit behind my ears. And that would be my 4th trick for you. And last tip for you guys would be castor oil. Not only is castor oil is beneficial for helping your hair grow. I mean, I used it a lot on my eyebrows, and sometimes I even use it on my hair. But it's super beneficial for removing those panda eye effects when you completely have washed and cleansed your face, but you still have that makeup residue that's sometimes on top of your eyes or underneath your eyes. So I'm gonna show you how this works. So I'm gonna take any eyeliner. I'm gonna zoom you in a little bit, and I will just smudge a little bit under my eyes. I'm sure we all know it's very frustrating once you've cleaned your face and this little portion under your eyes will not go away, and you try to wash it again and it's just the whole story. So what I do is I take my QTip, which is the star of the show today, and I will add some castor oil. And I've tried this with different oils, but it seems that the consistency, the thick consistency of the castor oil is what makes this trick really helpful. So what I do is, and I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna take it and I go back and forth where I have like makeup residue or any smudges there, and bam, it just picks up everything, and then you're left with clean eyes and clean face. Anyway, so if you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up and share with me what are your tips and tricks for getting a clean makeup ready face. And until next time, bye.